All right, welcome back here at Lawn Master Paradise. Here with Lawn Master. So today we'll be telling you how to properly use spike aerator shoes. These are what spike aerator shoes. You strap them onto your feet, and they go over your shoe, and you basically spike aerate your lawn. So I'll show you how to properly wear them and properly walk on your lawn to aerate your lawn. So here we go. Alright, so how you properly want to wear aerator shoes to aerate your lawn? Basically, these aerators are going to spike down to right where the bolt's at. You can already see where I've been aerating from the last time I aerated, so that's how deep they go down. And that's kind of the threshold of the aerator shoe. You just want to aerate it and have air and water and nutrients to be able to get down to the soil and roots. So that's why they call them aerator shoes, to allow your lawn to breathe, to take in more water deeper, and also get nutrients down into the roots so that the grass can eat and feed and do all the nutrients it needs to do. So how you wear these is be very careful when you're wearing aerator shoes. They are a little bit of a trick to learn, I would say. And walking, especially you take one wrong step and you fall down, twist your ankle, break your ankle. You can seriously hurt yourself with aerator shoes. So what you want to do, what I do, is make sure that this part of the foot is secure. You always want things really secure on your feet. Yes, they're going to feel tight. Don't wear them loosely because you'll definitely injure yourself. But the straps go on, and strap it down to your foot like so, okay? And then put them on like you do regular shoes. So so I end up doing is I keep my toes pretty dang tight. And I also keep the strap around my foot pretty gosh darn tight. So that's how you put them on. And now I'll show you how to walk with them. Alright, so how you want to walk with these is you want to walk very kind of close together, and so you want to keep your feet this way. You just want to walk slowly around your lawn. And so what you're going to do, so when you're aerating your lawn, make sure your lawn is moist, for one. Sorry for the noise, my neighbor's blowing right now, and it's, yeah, I can't control what they're doing right now, but you want to walk when the soil is soft. You don't want to do this when it's super dry out. You won't get any penetration, you won't get anywhere, and you'll end up hurting yourself. So don't walk with these on the concrete. You'll strictly kind of hurt them and damage the spikes, and you will wear them out and not be as penetrative. And they won't be sharp. So how you want to walk is you want to do this. And as you just saw in the video, I literally almost fell because I stepped one. It takes only one step to go the wrong way and you'll mess up yourself. So do it when it's soft out, and you'll get a lot of penetration. Right now it's soft. Perfect time to do it. So all you want to do is, like you're mowing, is go in a pattern, walk your lawn, walk the edges, and then come out and go one way, and then go in another way, like you're mowing, like you're fertilizing. Like I said in the last video, the way you mow, the way you should fertilize, and also if you spike aerate the same way. And what you want to do is just take baby steps in your lawn. And it's like baby steps in marching. You're just taking baby steps in this. So you just want to take baby steps. Let's get. And this is a really big workout. So when you're doing something this aggressive with your legs, make sure, one, mosquito, watch out. One, you're drinking plenty of water, and make sure you're well hydrated, you're well rested, and you have plenty of energy to take this on. Because as right now, I'm already tired. So this does exert a lot of energy, and you'll feel it in your legs, and you'll get real tired. So honestly, pace yourself when you're doing something like this, because it's a butt kicker. And also, what these aerators will do, it will promote water, more water nutrients, helps airflow, gets nutrients in the ground, and also if you have high-bred Bermuda like I do, it's going to get those stolons and rhizomes to rise up and creep into your lawn. so that it can fill in more. Also, that's why you do it. And aeration does that too. Core aeration. So it just brings up a bigger hole. So if you wanted to do core aeration in your lawn, and you wanted to fertilize and get something down in the soil, say if you wanted to buy a bag of humic from the Andersons, Humichar, you would core aerate, you would mow it, then you would come out and core aerate it, and then what you would do, take all your cores, people. If you're doing this, when you're using a core aerator, this is the most important thing you want to do. When you core aerate your lawn all the way through, rake the cores off your lawn. And no, they don't have any nutrient value. They just cause a mess. I'm telling you, you can watch How to a Duck on aeration. Go to his video. He'll tell you. Rake the cores off your lawn. It's a lot cleaner, a lot nicer, a less mess. And then when you come out to put out your fertilizer, lime, some kind of, if you're doing a weed and feed treatment or something, you're doing something, rake the cores off your lawn, put them into a pile and throw them away. They're no good. And if you have a organic compost, if you have a composter, take those cores, throw them in your composter, throw all your clippings in a composter and compost that, and you'll have a great good looking soil. And then you can use that compost to use in your garden. So, going back to this, so I think I covered everything on the core aeration, the airflow, the water. I think I covered everything. So I'm gonna get back to doing this, and yeah, we'll keep this continually live, uncut, because I like doing it this way, and simply for the fact that I don't want to keep walking on. I walked on the concrete while putting this video on, and I don't want to do that. So when I'm done with this core or spike aerating it, I'll take the shoes off, and then I'll stop the stream, and then we'll go on to another part of the lawn. Alright, so that is how you're going to aerate your lawn. Spike aerate, sorry. That's how you're going to spike aerate your lawn. As you can tell, there's a little bit of dirt on the bottom. It picks up a little bit of stuff on the lawn, but as you can see here, take you around for a minute. As you can see, there's spike holes. So if you look at a distance, I don't know if you can see it, but I did spike aerate it. And that's the good thing about spike aeration also is, say you want to spike aerate it and then come right after and mow it, that's perfectly great too. So, also I would say is, things you don't want to do. Do not do things out of order, because then what's going to happen if you do things out of order, something's going to go wrong and it's not going to look as good. You're like, well, how can it look like this? Well, you did the process wrong. So if you want to do the process a certain way and in the right way, and don't have a mess up, because doing a process the same way is going to give you a good result. It's going to give you what you're looking for, and it's going to have a really clean look. So what you want to do, one, if you don't want to mow right away and you just want to spike aerate, say your lawn's overgrown, well, I would mow it twice, you know, do the one way and the checkerboard thing. Two, if you want to spike aerate, go ahead and spike aerate it. But what I would spike aerate it. I'll tell you things what you shouldn't do after. Three, you know, put out your product. You know, whatever you want. Say if you want to put out fertilizer, put the fertilizer out. If you want to put humic out. If you want to put lime out. Or wait on that, hold on, because that's going to be in a different category. Sorry about that. And then if you put fertilizer, humic, water that, or if you spike aerate it, water it in. Water it in for 20 to 25, 30 minutes. You know, 20 to 25 minutes, I say, is a good duration for the lawn to soak up all that nutrients and take the particles and push them in. Things you don't want to do out of order. Don't put product out and then mow over it. Okay? You don't want to do that. Don't put product right out and then come over right after that and mow it in, or don't use a bag. Don't mow it. Don't put product out. Let me say this right way. Don't put product out, then go over it right after and then mow it in. Do not do that. That's stupid. Waste of product. You know, those are just, you know, things. The next thing, if you core aerate, do not go over it right after you core aerate and mow it in, because there's no nutrient value in your cores that you're pulling. The whole reason you want to pull cores out of your lawn is to open it up and give it nutrients. The cores that you're pulling have no nutrient value. That's the reason why you core aerate, to put something in there so it can help it and get healthier. Next thing, don't leave your cores on your lawn and then just leave them, because they're gonna turn into, you're gonna step all over them. You're gonna track it over your concrete. You're gonna mash it into places, and then there's gonna be dead spots wherever you go, and then it's just gonna hurt the lawn. So, yeah. And then next thing is, don't put out lime and then core aerate. Don't do that. Don't put product and then do something right after. I've done that, and I actually regret that, because I did that. I came out, I put lime out. I put the wrong lime out, actually, from Lowe's, and because it was cheap. And I waited about 3 or 4 weeks. I waited 4 weeks. It still was sitting there. I watered it in, okay? I did all that. But the product wasn't getting into the ground, so I ended up trying to raise the mower up one, and I ended up collecting all the lime. So I basically wiped out the pH that I was trying to put down to raise it, and then picked it all up. So I learned from a mistake, and I'm not doing that again. But the other thing is, the Andersons has great products, but their prices are too high. So if the Andersons can bring their prices down to a reasonable price for homeowners, people will buy them. Right now, I can't afford any of the Anderson fertilizer because it's $98 freaking dollars. It's $110 to my door. So I saw shipping costs. It's like $110 to my door. So I can't pay that. And the Andersons has a DG particle lime. And what that does, it's dispersible granular. What dispersible granular is, say you put the particles out. Well, you water it in, and it disperses. Okay? That's why they call it DG. And it disperses all over the lawn, so it gives it more coverage, and it grows, it melts into the lawn. So once you water it in for 20-25 minutes, it actually starts working into the soil faster. Instead of the lime that I bought from Lowe's just sits on top. When you try to water it in, you almost have to like go over it and stomp on it, but it just turns into this like this mud. And that product didn't really work for me, so I'm end up having to shop around for lime. And the Andersons has great fertilizer. I think it's like $46 for 40 pounds. I think it would be like 50, close to $60 to my door, maybe 70. But I'm gonna end up having to do a pH test here shortly. Hopefully sometime next week or next weekend. I was supposed to do my pH test, my soil test this weekend. But I ended up having my girlfriend, she wanted to help, so she's sick. So that's why I'm doing a lot of videos myself, is my girlfriend helps me with the video and helps me out with a lot of yard work too. So she's out, she's sick, she's getting better. So hopefully by next week we'll be up full force and bringing out a little bit better content than uncut, a lot of, things like that. What I do on my phone is I pause to get to the next clip. So there's like I have to pause the video, do a bunch of work, pause the video, do another update kind of a thing. And that's how my videos were going. But since my girlfriend was sick, I have a tripod now. I do a lot of videos uncut, simply for the fact that I don't want to have to take the time to come over, pause it, do a bunch of work, and then you're like, well, how'd you do this? How'd you do that? So I don't want a bunch of questions. So I just go uncut and show you the full-on process. Yeah, it's long and boring, but guess what? You're actually seeing someone do it live versus, a lot of people spend 2-3 hours editing their video for a 20-30 minute video, which brings everybody to comments and questions. How'd you do this? How'd you do that? How long did it do everything? So I might as well make a different type of video, which I kind of like the uncut, real video kind of a thing, where it's always playing and you see something always. There's no stop and pause and all that. So yeah. So this will be it for now. Just showing you how to do the spike aeration and how spike aerator shoes work. So please like, subscribe. I made a couple shorts. So please like and subscribe. Watch those shorts. And help me get to 50 subscribers, because I'm almost there for the going live on YouTube here. So what this live thing does is it allows me to go live and show you in real time what I'm doing. Instead of making so instead of what I'm doing now, what I have to do now is go into my camera picture, my photo, go on to video, make this video, which I'm making right now, okay, and then I have to stop it. I have to go into my studio editor and then make sure it uploads right, make sure the video's right, then I upload it onto YouTube. I save it onto my studio and then I upload it to YouTube. That's how I do it on my phone right now, because I spend, a couple $1,000s for a camera, which has the technology also to have video, which I think is kind of, I don't know, not really worth it, because I don't need a several $1,000 camera to use for a video. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to use a video camera or a nice quality video camera, I guess it's called, and do it that way. I don't need an expensive camera to do video on, just to have high-end video, but I can care less. I mean, video is video. But as long as it's 4K, it's fine. So, all right, enough rambling. From Lawn Master at Lawn Master's Paradise, we'll see you in the next one.